Welcome. Today, we are doing a brutal audit of why you aren't building wealth. I'm going to warn you right now, sloppiness scales with your salary. This isn't a gentle guide. This is about breaking free from the more money, more stuff trap. Here is the core delusion. People think wealth is about making more when times are good. The reality is that income growth usually leads to habitual overspending, resulting in zero net wealth. Sloppiness in spending actually happens when money is plentiful. To build wealth, you must reduce spending even when times are good. It requires an active assault on your default habits. We are going to use a specific audit architecture. We will break this down into 4 parts. First, the heavyweights, which includes housing, taxes, and cars. Second, the silent bleeds, covering insurance, medical, and energy. Third, the lifestyle traps like food, tech, entertainment, and clothing. Finally, the black holes, which are your vices, gambling, and professional fees. Let's look at the housing reality check. Renting gives you infinite exposure to inflation, and rent increases systematically with the cost of living. Buying gives you a locked-in cost with a fixed-rate mortgage. Here are your actionable fixes. Refinance if rates drop at least 1%. If local prices fall, appeal your assessed value to lower your property taxes. You can offset costs by renting out a self-contained unit or spare room. And remember, housing is never truly fixed. Downsize and move if you are stretched thin. Next is the tax savings engine. Fast-talking investment guys skip the hard part, finding the money to save. Here is the double whammy. If you spend what you make, you pay maximum taxes and save nothing. You cannot unlock massive tax savings without cutting spending first. Cut your spending, fund pre-tax retirement accounts, slash your income tax, and consequently slash your sales tax. Let's talk about the auto loan delusion. Loans and leases delude you into spending more than you can afford based on easily digestible monthly numbers. Cash is king. Buy what you can pay for in full. If you are trapped, exit the lease using Swap-A-Lease or Lease-A-Trader. Ask yourself if you actually need a car or if you can kill the asset because transit suffices. And always shop insurance rates across Kelley Blue Book models before committing. Now for the silent bleeds. Starting with the insurance waste matrix. Stop paying the anxiety tax on low deductibles, shipping insurance, and home warranties. You need the Wealth Shield, which means high deductibles and catastrophic coverage only. Stop insuring against inconvenience. Insure against economic disaster and pay cash for the rest. Continuing with silent bleeds. Medical and energy. For the body, utilize pre-tax employer plans. But watch the use it or lose it rules. Demand generic drugs. And price shop pharmacies using apps like GoodRx. Always get a second independent opinion before major surgery. For the machine, drive 55 miles per hour. Every 5 miles per hour over 60 miles per hour reduces fuel economy by about 7%. Lower the thermostat at night. And if you are wearing shorts indoors in winter, it's too hot. Lastly, service the furnace and clean filters regularly. Moving to lifestyle traps, let's look at the kitchen and the phone. In the kitchen, minimize alcohol and dessert markups at restaurants. Swap expensive dinners out for lunches. Buy in bulk at warehouse stores and split massive purchases with a friend to avoid waste. For the phone, loyalty is expensive. Competition continually drops telecom rates. Audit your calling patterns and force your provider to match you to their lowest applicable tier. Another lifestyle trap is the 24/7 gadget drain. Wandering electronic stores or browsing online without a specific target is financial sabotage. A salesperson's pitch or a frictionless one-click buy preys on compulsive habits. The fix? Educate yourself before you buy, force a mandatory 24-hour waiting period, and cross-reference your actual needs versus perceived value. Stop using shopping as a hobby. Liquidate the loot in your closet by selling unused trendy fashions on resale platforms. For your hair, swap trendy salons for no-frills maintenance cuts and buy home clippers for kids. Avoid clothes requiring dry cleaning because they are costly and toxic. And for cosmetics, department store markups bleed cash compared to drugstore equivalents. Now we face the black holes, vices, and gambling. The house always wins. Short-term stock trading is not investing, it is gambling. Lotteries and casinos siphon compounding capital into oblivion. Addictions drain health and wealth simultaneously, so getting treatment preserves your capital and your life. Also, beware of the unwanted gift trap. Do not equate a gift's value with its dollar cost. Host a white elephant exchange or donate unused items for a tax write-off. Another black hole is parasitic professional fees. The reality is good professionals are worth the expense, but bad ones perpetuate phantom work and operate on conflicts of interest. Follow these rules of engagement. Organize your own data before the clock starts. Define exact goals in writing. Estimate and cap fees in advance. And leverage software alternatives before hiring a human. Let's synthesize this with the action matrix. Focus on high financial impact actions you can do now. Refinance your mortgage, raise insurance deductibles, and max out pre-tax retirement. Tackle high-impact, harder tasks like selling the car, downsizing homes, or quitting smoking. Do the easy, low-impact things like lowering the thermostat, driving 55 miles per hour, and switching phone plans. Skip the low-impact, hard-friction tasks like extreme couponing or driving to multiple pharmacies for good RX. I'll leave you with this final thought. Wealth isn't about what you earn. It's about what you refuse to waste. Audit your habits. Stop the bleed.